Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're embarking on a journey back in time, to a land of pharaohs, gods, and colossal monuments that have baffled and mesmerized humanity for millennia. We're talking, of course, about the Egyptian pyramids. When you think of ancient Egypt, what's the first image that pops into your head? For most of us, it's the Great Pyramid of Giza, standing tall against a desert backdrop. But have you ever stopped to wonder, how on earth did they build these things? And why? Let's dive in and unravel some of these ancient mysteries together. Our story begins over 4,500 years ago during a period historians call the Old Kingdom. This was a time of immense power and prosperity for Egypt. The pharaohs were not just kings. They were considered living gods, intermediaries between the heavens and the earth. Their journey into the afterlife was of supreme importance, not just for them, but for the entire kingdom. The pyramids were built as magnificent tombs, eternal resting places designed to protect the pharaoh's body and possessions, and to serve as a launch pad for their soul's journey to the stars. But the pyramids we see at Giza weren't the first attempt. The evolution of pyramid design is a fascinating story in itself. It all started with simple, flat-roofed tombs called mastabas. Then, around 2670 BC, a genius architect named Imhotep had a revolutionary idea. While designing the tomb for his pharaoh, Djoser, he decided to stack several mastabas on top of each other, each one smaller than the one below. The result? The Step Pyramid at Saqqara, the world's first large-scale stone building and the very first pyramid. It was a groundbreaking achievement that set the stage for everything to come. Following Djoser, pharaohs continued to experiment. Pharaoh Sneferu, the father of Khufu, who built the Great Pyramid, was a particularly ambitious builder. He's responsible for not one, but three major pyramids. His first attempt, the Medum Pyramid, partially collapsed. His second, the famous Bent Pyramid at Dasha, had to have its angle changed midway through construction, likely because the builders feared a similar collapse. But Sneferu was determined. His third and final attempt, the Red Pyramid, is considered the first successful true smooth-sided pyramid. It's absolutely stunning. And you can see the direct lineage from these earlier experiments to the perfection achieved at Giza. And that brings us to the Giza Plateau, home to the most famous pyramids of all, the Great Pyramid of Khufu, the Pyramid of Khafre, and the smaller Pyramid of Menkaure. The Great Pyramid is the star of the show. For nearly 4,000 years, it was the tallest man-made structure on Earth. It's built from an estimated 2.3 million massive stone blocks, some weighing as much as 80 tons. This is where the big question comes in. How did they do it? Forget what you've seen in the movies about aliens or lost technologies. The evidence points to something far more impressive: human ingenuity, incredible organization, and a whole lot of hard work. Egyptologists believe that the pyramids were built by a massive, skilled workforce of Egyptian laborers. These weren't slaves but paid workers, many of whom were farmers working during the Nile's annual flood season when their fields were underwater. They lived in a well-organized city near the pyramids, with bakeries, breweries, and medical facilities. It was a monumental national project. To move the massive stones, it's believed they used sledges, which were pulled over wet sand to reduce friction. You can even see ancient Egyptian artwork depicting this exact method. To lift the blocks into place, they likely used a system of ramps. The exact configuration of these ramps is still debated. Some suggest a long, straight ramp, while others propose a spiral ramp that wrapped around the pyramid as it was built, or even an internal ramp system. Whatever the method, it required incredible precision and engineering know-how. Inside, the pyramids are just as fascinating. The Great Pyramid contains a network of passages and chambers, including the Queen's Chamber, the Grand Gallery, and the King's Chamber, where the sarcophagus of Khufu was placed. These structures were designed with incredible astronomical accuracy. The main shafts inside the Great Pyramid, for example, point directly towards specific stars, which were important in Egyptian religious beliefs about the afterlife. The entire Giza complex is also aligned with the cardinal points of the compass with astonishing precision. And let's not forget the guardian of the pyramids, the Great Sphinx. Carved from a single piece of limestone bedrock, this mythical creature with the body of a lion and the head of a human thought to be Pharaoh Khafre has watched over the plateau for millennia. Its original purpose is still debated, but it adds another layer of mystery and grandeur to this incredible site. Over time, the practice of building massive pyramids waned. They were incredibly expensive, and despite their complex internal layouts and booby traps, they were almost all looted by ancient tomb robbers. Later pharaohs opted for more hidden tombs, like those in the famous Valley of the Kings near Luxor, but the legacy of the pyramids endures. They are a testament to the ambition, beliefs, and organizational power of the ancient Egyptian civilization. They were not just tombs. They were symbols of cosmic order, mountains of stone connecting the earth with the heavens. They show us that with a shared vision and incredible determination, humans can achieve the seemingly impossible. What fascinates you the most about the pyramids? Is it the engineering, the mystery, or the sheer scale of it all? Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this journey into the past, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more adventures into history. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.